Hi, welcome to a video of my clothing store sale finds and flea market finds for Friday, July 10th and Saturday, July 11th, 2026. I don't usually make a video of things I buy at a store, but I decided to make a video of it because it's an important purchase. I got this flyer at the beginning of the week. Sport Expert. I have no idea if you know what a Sport Expert is where in your parts, but the title, the name of the store is pretty easy to understand what they sell. So one of their stores was in a temporary building, and they had a moving sale starting Wednesday the 8th. Unfortunately, I have the nasty habit of working for a living, so I don't have time to go to it. And Wednesday nights and Thursday night, I didn't have time. So right after work, I just ran one small errand right after work Friday. So that was yesterday, July 10th. And because I needed shoes, I did get shoes not too long ago. Overpriced shoes. I got ripped off by the store anyway, but they were not quite the type of shoes I needed to walk fast and make my power walks. And so I said, this is perfect, I will go. I arrived there around 5 and I left around a little bit after 9. I spent 3 hours trying shoes on and 40 minutes trying shirts on, and then over 20, almost half an hour at the cash register. I'll tell you why in a second. I'll try to keep this short. This is not too interesting. I ended up buying 6 pair of shoes and 6 shirts. I was looking for like golf shirts or shirts that are made of a material where you can breathe more easily than in cotton when in hot weather in the summer. So I wasn't so lucky with the shirts. I got some. You can see that they're pretty dark for shirts to wear outside. That's why this one they had more than one. Well, we'll get to that. Let's start with the shoes. Oh, I forgot to pull them out. Okay. Well, I have some on me. But the first pair I tried, because at least it was a little bit of a mess. You had to go into a racking and pick the boxes out yourself. But they were like shoe size. Well, some were mixed up obviously, but I were 9.5 US men size. So the first pair I try, because there were some little pictures there, so I think this is what I need. So I get this pair of A6 or A6, I don't know how it's pronounced. I said, I tried them on, but every shoe I tried, I had this special sole with a arch supporter, plus another Dr. Scholl type of white odor eater type of sole to put on top, because I needed to put exactly in the shoe what I would be wearing. So that's why it took so long to try tons of shoes and trying to fit it in. But I put these on. I said, oh, I love these. This is perfect. I ran in the store and everything, and I've asked the guy, get me all the other pairs you have in the back. If you have, check for me if you have any other 9.5. He came back. He said, we have tons of 10.5s, but that's the only one. So I got this one. I have okay, I have to skip to the end of the purchase. On top of these, you can see 40%. The others are 30%. 30%. Yeah, 30%, 40%. But when I got to the cash register and was about to pay, I was well over $1,000 of purchases. And the guy said that you want to pay with a because this is owned by Canadian Tire, you want to have a triangle card, credit card. I would get 15% off instantly. I said, well, yeah, of course, 50. I'll save over $150, damn it. So, and he said the card has no fees and I can cancel whenever I want. So I'll probably pay my bill and cancel the card because I'd rather pay with my usual card. Anyway, so these shoes, the A6 I just showed you, regular price $149.99. These are GT 1000s. Yeah, GT 1013. and all of these shoes are 9.5 sizes. Minus 40%, $89.99 instead of $149.99, and then an additional minus 15% brought these down to $76.49. Not bad. We'll get to the Brooks. We'll finish with that one. So the Brooks, I got all of this style. I've tried many other styles, some other brands as well, and I didn't try everything they had there. Like I tried this one on, and this is a adrenaline. What does it say here? Adrenaline GTS. Yeah, GTS 25 actually, and they were pretty good. And I love the little whatchamacallit that you pull the shoe on. It's very easy to put on, and very similar, very similar to ASICS. I don't know which one I like the most. I don't know yet because I'll be wearing these. Because I also found, this is empty because I have those on me, 3 identical pairs, same model but with this color. Okay, and I have a pair, and I've worn these all day at the flea market and during groceries, and I love them. Comfortable. I'm so glad. And those are Brooks Adrenaline GTS 25. Regular price $179.99 minus 40%, $125.99. Minus 15% comes down to $107.09. Got 4 of them. Why did I hoard so many? Because I hate shopping for clothing. I hate it. Pain in the butt. I almost used the other word. And I like sales and stuff. So I have my feet are very sensitive, the top of my feet. So I was very lucky to find so many shoes in one sitting session and trying session that not only were exactly what I was looking for, but didn't hurt at all. So I got this model 4 times, one this color and these. So obviously I decided to wear these first because knowing if I like them, I'm good for a while. And finally, there was this other pair that had more than one, but I only took one. It's a pair of New Balance. This is a pricier shoe, $219.99, and they go squish, 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 like walking on a marshmallow. It has a weird, like, it's not quite styrofoam, but it's. I looked at this because when I walked with them, it went squeak, 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 and I thought it was funny and it was weird, but very comfortable, almost like slippers. So those were New Balance, according to the slip was 1080 V15. Is that what's on the box? I see M1088 MMP. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have a model name. These are usually New Balance 290. I just said that. Minus 30%, $153.99. Minus the other 15%. Oh, not bad. $130.89. But it came to me. So wait a second. I looked inside. I didn't see myself walking in the flea market, drive-in movie parking lot where the flea market is held, and walking on little gravel and little rocks, and this wouldn't last very long. Then I had the idea of using these indoors only. I would wear this inside the house. I said, perfect. I'll only get one pair, just one, which I did. Why am I wearing those? It was a long story. I have to buy spare soles, like my support arc things. I didn't have time. I bought these yesterday. I'm very busy. So, and then I moved on to the shirts. Got these forward wood design shirts, already reduced $49.99 to $24.99. Pretty soft. Unfortunately, dark colors. I got the 3 gray ones, and they had a whole bunch of dark blue ones, but what's, like I said before, what's the point of buying dark ones when I wanted to have shirts that you can breathe in when it's really hot? So I only got one blue, 3 grays. So those $24.99 with the additional rebate of 15% after rebate. Of course, they come down to $21.24. This is all before taxes. Then there's this Puma. Like I said, they have a whole bunch of Nike and another brand with a H. I forgot what it is. They all had an issue with the tissue was uncomfortable when I pulled my hands up. So I decided to put them all. I had picked a whole bunch of different designs and not looking at the brands, and I had to put them all back because this one fit me better. I think that's the priciest shirt in terms of the original price. A beautiful Puma shirt. What was it called? Puma Golf. Usually $109.99. Very soft. 50% off. So that comes down to $55 plus my other minus 15%, $46.75. So oddly enough, that came down to less than my most expensive purchase. But man, I love this shirt. Oh, I need more. I need more. This is like more comfortable than a pajama. It's amazing. It's the only one they had in my size. The only Adidas left. Don't forget that this liquidation sale was on its 3rd day, so I wasn't surprised that the selection of shirt wasn't so good. It's so soft. Whoa. Made in Vietnam. And they had penguin shirts made in China, very expensive. I didn't bother trying one. So no, I don't want to buy something made in China for around F that. Plus the logo, I knew the logo would rub. Anyway. So this is an Adidas very soft plus Polo Golf. I don't know what the model is, and usually $89.99. Where's the tag anyway? Doesn't matter. Don't know where the tag is. I think it's gone. I didn't see there was a logo there. Yeah, $89.99 minus 30%, $62.99 minus another 50%, $53.54. So, oh, it's in the back. Oh, it's right there. There we go. Yeah, $89.99. So that's my favorite shirt. I decided all the other shirts I wasn't so sure. Some were $39.99 after rebate, and I said, no, put them back. Get these, more of these when they fall on special again at another occasion. So I spent too much time talking about clothing. I'm wondering if I should cut it in the second part. Yeah, I'll cut it in the second part so people don't give a crap about clothing. Brand new clothing can skip to part 2. So see you in part 2.